Radio 2.0 Lunchtime Livestream. Welcome back. Haven't done one of these in a while. I've missed them, and look forward to it. Thanks for joining the chat today, guys. Quite a bit of activity going on in the chat there. Yeah, mystery boxes sold out again. You gotta have to deal with that. That's a thing. All right, let's kick that right there. Thank you for joining today. Yeah, I haven't done one of these lunchtime live streams in like a month and a half, couple months, something like that. I did the Amazon Big Deals Day, Prime Big Deals Day, in like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that was on a Tuesday because we were leaving town the next Wednesday. So, have not done an actual Wednesday lunchtime live stream in a while. But special shout out to all the folks in green text in the chat today, YouTube channel members. Appreciate you guys being here. Freddie Mac was first, by the way. Just FYI, he was first, legit first. Ham Radio Crusader said first, and he was first. So it's always a contest. I do the same thing. I do the same thing on other people's live streams. So yeah, it's all good. But I know KO4AFL is in there. I see Kyle AA0Z. He's in there. There's W2AEW. What's up, buddy? How are you? So, but the green text Juan Luis is in there. W8WNA AC3IK Ed is in there. Sean, KJ5BYD, did I fill the freezer yet? Honestly, it's kind of, we had a cold snap last week, 2 or 3 days before rifle season started, and this weekend was pretty nice. It was a little chilly in the mornings, around 40 in the 40s, I think, but by the time Sunday got here, it was like 53 degrees Sunday morning, 57 degrees Monday morning. I warmed up into the 70s and 80s after that. So the deer are moving, but they're not moving nearly as much as they will be later on when the actual winter gets here. So, yeah, not quite. Nobody shot anything last weekend. There were 5 of us out there. There's 5 of us on the lease. No one shot anything. We saw some movement, a couple of good spikes, a couple of smaller doe. Not any. And one guy did shoot at a really old deer with some pretty good antlers on top of him, but he it was right at dusk. I think he said he thinks he missed it. So, but that's the thing. So more to come on that later. Appreciate you guys who joined me on the live stream I did from there on Sunday night. That was fun. I don't know how the quality of internet was, but I didn't go back and watch it myself, but yeah. So we're going to be talking today about Black Friday stuff. Black Friday. I've already started getting emails about deals and coupons and sales and upcoming specials and this, that, and the other. So I've already started getting like main trading company, Richard, he calls it Black November. I think some other people call it that too. But yeah, it's already started, so they're out there now, and we'll see what we find with that. Bill KJ7WRK checking in. Been sending a bunch of newbies your way. Well, hey man, thanks. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Bill. Would always good to get new people on the channel. So yeah, I'm just watching the chat here. Okay, all right, good. So if we go over here, I created today a Amazon Black November and Black Friday deals playlist on my, where was that? On my Amazon page. So let's go, where did it go? I thought I set that up. Hold on a second. I got it. Guest one, no, not there. Not there. Let's go here. Chrome. There we go. Yes, okay. I don't know. I guess I foobarred that. There we go. Okay. So Amazon Ham Radio and Beyond is my Amazon store. And short disclaimer real quick. Amazon is an affiliate program that I have. I make commissions on most items, not everything, but most items on Amazon. If you guys click on my link and go buy something, whether it's the thing I sent you or whether it's something you buy in the next 24 hours, Amazon gives me credit for that. So just a FYI, everything we talk about today is findable on Amazon. If you don't want to use my links for whatever reason, no problem. No problem. Just go to Amazon.com and look up what we're going to talk about today. But if you do use my links, it certainly helps to move the channel forward. It helps to support what I'm doing here, and helps me make more videos. So I do appreciate everybody who's helping me out in that regard, and I just shared the link to today's idea list in the chat. So anything you guys want to share or think I should look up, please put it in the chat. We're going to talk about some of that today. Before we get into much of that, I do want to talk about two different things that are not Amazon related. So I was on the phone with GigaParts earlier, okay, and they have these digital Nixie clocks. These are pretty cool. You can see what this looks like right here. Okay, they are blowing these things out. They're actually getting in some new versions of them. I don't know anything. I don't have any details about the new versions, okay? But if you put this link in the chat, right there, and you use the coupon code of HR2NX for HR2NX for Nixie, I'll put that link in the chat right there, okay? If you use the coupon code of HR2NX, it's going to take $70 off of that price for you. So they're $199 right here, and then it's going to drop it to $129 with the coupon code of HR2NX. They are in limited supply. They're blowing these out because they're making room for new ones. Okay, these are brand new, but I think they're an older version or something like that. But you can get $70 off with the coupon code of HR2NX at that right there. So that's a GigaParts special, and I appreciate them allowing me to share that with you guys. And also, I don't have much in the details yet, but EcoFlow, which if you guys watched my my live stream special that I did from the hunting lease, I ran the entire RV this weekend on my EcoFlow Delta 2 Max batteries, and I made a video. It's not finished yet, but that video will be coming up on my RV channel probably next week. We'll see what happens yet. I've got one or two more things I want to do to it to kind of wrap it up. Long story short, good results. Had a good time making that and kind of experimenting with it. It was an experimentation video is what it was, to try to show what it would and wouldn't do, and got some good results with that. Since then, EcoFlow sent me a couple of other items that I'm going to be making videos on, but they've got a big Black Friday sale going on right now, both on their Amazon channel and on their website, us.ecoflow.com. So you're going to be seeing a lot more stuff with them upcoming. I think they're going to give me a special coupon code to share with you guys. I emailed them earlier this morning because I'm like, hey, if y'all want me to share this, now is the time. We need to go. And because they've given me other coupon codes in the past for holidays and whatnot. So I think they have one for me, but I don't know what it is yet. So I'll probably get that information tonight when they come online. Sean, do you have an ABR Inc. discount code? I couldn't find it on. Yes. Yeah. In fact, it's showing on the screen right now, right there. So if you go to abrindustriescom, abrind.com, their website, and use the code ABR10KC5HWB, you get 10% off at their website. So yeah, totally, that's a thing totally there too. My throat is dry. In fact, I can just bring that up real quick. That is not a... In fact, here's my affiliate link for them. But if you use the coupon code, I don't think you have to use the affiliate link. You just have to use the coupon code of ABR10KC5HWB. And it'll work on just about anything in this website here. So, yeah, ABR's a good thing too. And oh, there's Andy. What's up, Andy? We were talking about how you weren't first today. Oh, it's all good. But we'll go back over here. So this is the stuff that I found. And some of this, like this right here, this B-Link mini PC, I know a couple guys that run WinLink gateways on this thing, and it's on sale right now for 28% off. So that's a thing. I've got that in the store, and the link that I shared a minute ago. Let me pin that link up there so that you guys can, people coming into the chat later on. Okay, so the Amazon store is pinned up top. Everyone watching on Team Replay, I'll put all these links in the description below once the video's done. For some reason, my throat just got real dry. Okay. So this is the stuff here. Jackery's running a sale. They run a sale, holidays and whatnot, 30% off of several of their power stations. That's the smallest one they've got. I put the Evolve Maestro in here. I put the BNTech Go wire, and these are cool. I've bought these. I brought several of these on sale for 12% off right now. This is a Yaesu HT barrel connector with bare ends on the other side, because you can charge Yaesu HTs directly with 12 volts. So you can plug that into your Bioenno or to your battery bank or power supply with Anderson power poles on it or something like that. So, but those are, you just put your own power poles on it and go. So it's really convenient to have those if you have Yaesu HTs. I don't know where this dry throat came from all of a sudden. Okay. It's not. Yeah, no, I drink one of these every day. It's not the energy drink, but that is funny. I'm laughing with you, Sean. All right, so let's look over here, and if we just go up here, and we can go to Prime, or I like checking on the today's deals, and then you can sort by over here, and I can hit the drop-down menu, and I can say, okay, new releases, Prime Video. Nope, that's not what I want. A different look earlier. They had shop by department. Here we go. Not clothing, no. I don't want to shop by clothing. Ha! See all. Oh, okay, see all. Electronics, that's what I want right there. Amazon renewed, electronics, wearable, Bluetooth, video games, camera and photo. This is just everything in electronics. That's how they don't have a ham radio or a two-way radio or a GMRS radio or something like that. Be cool if they did, but whatever. It's cool. So I kind of like browsing through here and seeing what stuff. And the reason I put, this is where I found all the Jackery stuff earlier. The reason I put that those items in there, like the Evolve Maestro laptop and some other stuff in there, is because they might go on sale sometime between now and Black Friday. So now I've got the link saved in there, and I can check back every day if I want to. So that's why I like saving stuff like that. I'm trying to watch the chat too, guys. You got a small PC to use for Hermes Lite 2. You could use that for Hermes Lite 2, I guess. You could probably run Smart SDR from Flex Radio on it, honestly, because Smart SDR is not very resource intensive, but we'll see. So yeah, so the Jackery stuff there. That's clothing. Okay. I thought I clicked on the ad. They won't let you click on electronics by itself for some reason. Okay, we'll just go through it. Deals related to your views. Right there. See, there's another B-Link PC right there, mini PC right there. Oh, look at this. Carabiners. You can never have too many carabiners, man. I bought several packages of these, not this brand. That one's got a hook on it. Nice. Gear Aid Hero Clip. Gear Aid Hero Clip. Yeah, you can never have too many carabiners. I'm telling you right now. Put about 5 of them in every pack that you have. I use them all the time for all kinds of different stuff. Related to your wish list. Okay. There's some earbuds in there. Another B-Link. There's a bunch of those B-Link PCs in there. Mini PCs. I think it'd be cool to put one of those in like a Go kit and run, you can run Windows on it if you want to, or run Linux on it, and then load in the a lot of the stuff that KM4ACK has in his Build-A-Pie script. That might be fun. Amazon is usually not the least expensive place to purchase, even with free shipping. It really depends on what you're looking for. It really depends on what you're looking for. Sometimes that's correct, sometimes it's not. So I always check. If I'm like for instance EcoFlow. If I want to buy something from EcoFlow, I'll check Amazon, but I'll check their website too. Just an example. But today we're mostly talking about Amazon. So, because you can get some stuff on there that, and if you need something, you can a lot of times get it same day. I've ordered stuff before and got it same day. So let's see. Okay, here's departments right here. Let's go electronics. There we go. That's better. Now let's move that over a bit. There we go. Okay. All right, so Fire TVs. I've got one of those Fire TVs hanging up on my patio outside. I think it's a 45-inch, 46-inch, something like that. B-Link runs on 12. I was thinking that the B-Link did run on 12 volt. I use one of the B-Link PCs for my rig computer with my 991 WSJTX grid tracker linked with HRD for logging and such. Good. Good. They're actually pretty powerful for as small as they are. I've been pretty happy with the ones. I don't have one, but I have seen, I know a couple guys who do have one. I've seen their setups, and I'm like, you know, that's pretty cool. I should probably do something with that. So, be cool to get, if you could install, I mean, if you're running Windows, then maybe not. But you can do WinLink on Windows. I know guys who do that. But if you were to install Linux on it, you could probably run like All-Star Link or HamVoip or something on it. And then that could be your portable node. That might be fun. So we're going to look a bunch of webcams. Oh, that's a big camera. 5K camcorder. Whew. Sheesh. Mini projectors. I've got one of these mini, it's not this brand here. I've got one of these mini projectors at the hunting lease, and I set up a big screen with it, and we were watching movies at the hunting lease after dark this last weekend. It was fun. It was fun. Let's see. Oh, the tools are always good. Cast King. I don't know that brand. Fishing pliers. That's cool. Carbide cutters, saltwater resistant fishing gear. Oh, that's kind of neat. That'd be good for cutting and stripping wire. And since it's saltwater resistant, I might want to put one of those down in my Galveston house to leave there. We will see. Node-RED. Does Node-RED, Kyle, run on Windows? Or is it Linux only? Because, yeah, you could totally run Node-RED on that B-Link mini PC. You could totally do that. I don't know. I think those come with Windows, if I'm not mistaken. I think they come with Windows, but, you know, people modify them or wipe them and put new stuff on and put new operating system on, which is cool. I mean, you know, they're so cheap. You know, get one for Windows and get one for Linux and use it in each application you want to use it in, depending on what software you want to use. So, I tell you what. Ooh. I wonder if you can search for, like, backpacks and bags and stuff. No backpacks or bags. What would that be under? Men's clothing? Luggage and travel gear. How's that? Luggage and travel gear. I've kind of gotten, I mean, not really luggage necessarily, but I've kind of gotten into some different packs for different things recently. And I probably have bought more than I should have. But Node-RED runs on all platforms. Good. I was thinking that that was true. I wasn't sure. Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm really big on 12 volting all of the things. So I should probably pick up one of those and just kind of tinker with it. Under B for backpack. Yeah, there is no backpack right here in this departments. I wish there was. But these are mostly like handbags and whatnot. That's not really what I'm looking for. Wish I could search for like Maxpedition or something. I mean, you could search for it. I was looking in the daily deals category. Oh, look, the deal's there. Oh, maybe I can do that. Okay. How about Molly? Let's just search in the... There we go. Power. There we go. Look at that. Okay. You just search for Molly in the deals category. And then you bring up all kinds of stuff. Look at that. This is an IFAK kit. Holy cow. Just everything Molly. Dog. Tactical gear. You search for tactical. I'm sure you bring up a lot of cool stuff that way too. 30% off plus a 10% off coupon for this back of the seat tactical car seat back organizer bag. Which I really want one of these in my truck. The problem is that my pickup, my F-250, doesn't have the headrest that moves up and down. It's built into the seat, so it's wider than normal, and most of the straps that are made for these types of bags won't go around it. So I've been talking with the guys on at Blue Ridge Overland. I met them at the Moore Expo last year, and they're going to make me a custom one. I just got to send them the measurement on my seat. But that's something I've been looking at adding to the truck recently. All right, later, Kyle. See you, 73. Kevin says he has a B-Link that runs on 12 volts. It draws about... Yeah, okay. So it might be cool to just search for 12 volt under the deals thing here. 12V. Just search 12V and just see what it brings up. Sometimes when I'm sitting at home at night and you know, we're watching TV and maybe my wife's watching something that I'm not too interested in, I'll pull up eBay or Amazon and just search for random terms and see what I can find. I'm like, oh, that might make a good video. Oh, that might make a good video. So, you know, 12 volts. Here's a 12 volt max brushless impact driver. Okay. Oh, there's some sockets, 12 volt cigarette lighter adapter type sockets there. A toggle switch for your vehicle. Nightlights. Now these nightlights here, these are kind of like ditch lights or roof rack lights or front push bar lights. And I've got a couple of these nightlights, and they're pretty good. Although the brackets and the stainless steel screws that come with them are anything but. They're the screws that came with the bolts that bolt mine onto my ditch light bracket have already rusted. They've only been on there for about a year. So I'm going to go to Home Depot or someplace like Fastenal or something like that and get some better grade of stainless steel bolts, because the ones that come with this are junk. But like those right there where it's swinging up and down on the bracket there, yeah, those were crap. But the lights themselves work great. The lights themselves are fine. It was just the bolts that bolted them to the bracket. They were not very good. Electra is so tactical. Yeah. What's up, Don? What's up, RD Mercer? Thanks for joining us. This is cool. Nightlight quick charge USB socket with a PD power distribution USB-C port in it. And it looks like that is... Oh, just 20. It's only 20 watts. It's only 20 watts. It's still good. But you've got two USB-A quick charge 3.0 plus a 20-watt PD port for USB-C in there. I usually try to look for stuff that's bigger, more wattage output than that. But that, you know, it depends. Again, it depends on what you're doing. Totally depends on what you're doing. Let's see. Y'all give me some search terms and we'll... Elliott has good stainless steel nuts and bolts. So good to know, Don. I don't think there's an Elliott's near me, but there's some in the Metroplex, I know. There's a Fastenal warehouse over here in Grapevine. I don't know if they have a public customer counter or not. And maybe they might be wholesale only. Okay, so we've talked about Redodo in the past. I don't know why that's so... Let me see if I can fix that. Hold on. Chrome. There we go. That's better. Stop highlight. Okay. We've talked about Redodo in the past. I've got a couple of their batteries I've done videos with. They have 23% off of the 100 amp hour LiPo 4. Built-in 100 amp BMS. Up to 15,000 cycles. 10-year lifetime guarantee. These are some good batteries. I've got 2 of them that they sent to me, and I did tests on, and then I put them in a battery, but I put 1 of them in a battery. Well, no, I put 2 of them in a battery. No, I have 3 of them, so I put 2 of them in a battery box, and both of them work really good. I've been really happy with the quality of these batteries, so that's one thing. They've got 200 amp hours, 200 amp hour plus, 300, 400 amp hours. Wow, look at that. 410 amp hours. Oh, wow, that's some 24-volt stuff right there. That's kind of neat. But yeah, good batteries there. Okay. All right, let's go down here. So yeah, I've been real happy with their batteries. I've got the 50 amp, which actually came in rated at like 61 or 62 amps during the test. That is that's a video on this channel. And I've got their 100 mini as well. I've got the regular 100 and the 100 mini. So 100 and I did the test on 100 mini. It came in right where it was supposed to. Okay. All right, so we exhausted that, I think. Let's go to search for a two-way radio. In the deals category, two-way radio. Bring up a bunch of FRS crud. Oh, that's the end of it. Okay. FRS radios, meh. Let's just search for ham radio, I guess. In the deals category. Okay, here's the UV5R. There you go, right there. Crank weather radio. Okay. Garmin 7-inch GPS navigator. On sale for 22% off right now. Do a lot of on-the-road travel. It's a little inconvenient to always be using your phone as your GPS navigator if you do a bunch of driving. I've noticed that myself. And the Garmin has a lot more features than just using Google Maps does. So a 4-pack of UV5Rs right now, 14% off. You can get them overnight. Put that on there. Let's see. Any antennas on sale on Amazon? We can look at that, Jake. So let's say ham radio antenna, because if I just search for antennas, I'm going to get a bunch of TV antennas. These are cool. Pack of 2 antenna pole mounts. Oh, almost 50% off. Overstock. Plus another 15% off coupon. Look at that. You can use that to attach like well, pretty much anything you would put on a mast. A GP9, a GP3, a GP15, a CX333, any of your Ed Fong J poles. Right there. Weaver Arborist throw weight and line. There you go. 15% offer right there. This is great for throwing a line over a tree to string up an antenna. Done that a couple times. Second generation TID radio. Okay, so that's the end of the deals section right there. Let's see. Antennas, yeah, just yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I asked for, yeah, if you guys have any topic suggestion, you are welcome to throw that out there. 12-volt mini PC. I said, let's just search for that, Dawn, and see what comes up. You said the 305, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000. The N. This says N100. N100. I guess that's lower than what you're looking for, I assume. I don't have all the, I'm not familiar with all the model numbers on these things. N100. B-Link, yeah. What's this one right here? Mini S12, N100, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gig hard drive, and M.2 SSD hard drive. Intel chip, 16% off right now. Oops, no. Come on. Right, remember, there, that. Friends don't let friends buy TID radios. That's funny. I like that. Let's see. Okay. VP, no, that's something else. Another one right here for 146. This, oh no, that's not it. That's an off-brand. It might be okay. Here it is. Still says N100 here. The N305 is a Core i3 clone that is 12 volt. Let's just search for that. N305. N305. See if it brings up. No. It didn't have anything in the deals category. Hold on, today's deals. There it is. Okay. It's bringing up, you know how Amazon search is kind of whack anyway. You know how it does. It's bringing up stuff that's not really an N305. Let's see. MP60. Oh, that's Blackview. Okay, that's. I was looking for B-Link because I'm not familiar with these other brands. Maybe they're fine. There's a B-Link. And it's got a Ryzen processor, which I personally prefer. Let's see. Mini computer, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure if that's what you're looking at or not, Dawn. But N305, I'm not finding a. Well, let's just search for B-Link N305. I don't think I'm going to find it in the deals page, but they all say N100. Like this one right here says N100. So I don't even know if that's actually a 12-volt PC. Yeah, they're 19. That's what I was thinking. They were 19 volts. Yeah. So, and you know, you can search Amazon for 12-volt PC, and it shows you a bunch of stuff that's not 12-volt PC. So, let's see. Yeah, Pro Mini PC. N95 down here. N100, N95. That's the only thing that's shown on that link right there. And it's a B-Link S12. It's using that 12 instead of the actual 12 volt. So I don't know. The third generation down was it. N100 probably. The AMDs are 19 volts. Okay. I'm seeing your messages are 60-second delay, Don, because I'm not 60, 30 second, because I'm behind you. Third generation down. Okay, well, I will look for that and try to add. I try to find an actual 12 volt mini PC and add it to my list later. Because yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on one thing, but those are fun to look at and fun to tinker with if you're gonna build like a Go kit or something. Hey Kenny, thanks for joining today. Appreciate you being here. Hey John, thanks for joining us today. So yeah, at the beginning I mentioned also that decent 12 volt monitor to go with the 12 volt PC. Okay, let me see if I can find that. At the beginning I mentioned that GigaParts had these Nixie clocks from $199, and you can get a $70 off coupon, or $70 off that price with coupon HR2NX for Nixie. So they're closing them out. They're getting some new versions in. They told me about them last week, and he sent me the link this morning. So yeah, for those of you who just joined us, go check that out. Here's the link to that again. Just wanted to share that once more. Okay, 12 volt monitor. We'll see if that actually lets me search for that. See, Don, you have one. You said you have one of those that's running Direwolf for a portable iGate. See, that's what I want. Is I've been working on. Been trading emails with KM4ACK about building. Well, him and Steve, about doing a mini iGate. I picked up an Alenco, a brand new, almost cherry looking Alenco DR135 at the Texoma Hammerama Hamfest a couple of weeks ago. Brand new. It's not brand new. It's used, but it looks brand new in a box. And those are great to interface with something because they got the DB25 port on the back, or the DB9 port on the back to interface with like a Raspberry Pi or something. And that's what I'm going to use. That's what I'm going to put in the truck and use for my mobile iGate. So I would like to do that, but I'm probably going to use a Raspberry Pi, but we'll see. I don't know. Might use a mini pen. No, those B-Links are quite a bit more expensive than Raspberry Pi. But once you start putting all the stuff on the Pi, I mean, you can get the Pi board for $75, $85, but then you got to put a case on it, put fans on it, get a power supply for it, get all this extra stuff for it, put it all together. It might be worth the cost to just grab a little mini PC and go from there. I had my portable iGate at Huntsville out with me. Okay, all right. Well, KM4ACK set up a portable digipeater because there was no iGate on top of the mountain, so he took his FT65 and put together his digipeater and pointed it towards the iGate that was down in the valley, and it allowed us to beacon APRS to the internet all week. So that was kind of fun. Okay, Andy, you said that one at 209 is a great 12-volt PC. Well, let's look back at the monitors. Okay, so 12-volt monitor. That's a 22-inch monitor. You don't want something like that for portable use. Let's see. 15-inch. A lot of these monitors will run on like USB-C or USB-A or something. HD 1920 by 1080. Let's see. That's a 5-volt monitor right there. So that probably runs on USB. One 5-volt, 2.4 amp power adapter. So it's got this power adapter that runs on 5.5 volts. That you should just probably plug into the wall at home. But it also comes with a bunch of USB cables, so you'll be able to run it directly from USB also. So I don't know if that would work for your application, if you're looking for actual 12 volts, or if you're looking for something that's just portable and you can run from a 5-volt USB connection. That might be an option for you right there. A lot of these that are like backup cameras and whatnot. Let's see. And he said 209. This one. Maybe this is one you're talking about, Andy. Let's scroll down here and see if we can find more details about it. Uh-huh. Nope. Here we go. Power. I wish I could. They had a power adapter. Picture of the power adapter, you could tell. A bunch of nerds we are searching for stuff that would run on 12 volts. Not that I have a problem with that. Let's see. Power in, the DC jack in the back does not really say what it is. Two Ethernet ports, though. That's cool. And 2 HDMI out ports. That looks like it might be a good option there. Andy, let me know if this is the one that you were talking about. That you said the one that was 209. I'm going to add this one to my list here. Black November. Right there. Try searching for Raspberry Pi monitor. That's what I use for my, Raspberry Pi monitor. Okay. Yeah, all of these here. About 14 to 15-inch monitors like this. That's that one I pulled up a minute ago, that KYY one. That's that one I pulled up a minute ago. Andy says, yes, that's it. Okay, all right, good. I put that one on my list. Thanks, Andy. It's hard to tell what they're actually powered from because they may or may not tell you in the description to say what they're, what the actual deal is with that. Because you don't want to spend $200 or $300 on something and get it in and say, oh man, this thing is 19 volt or some other weird kind of voltage. I mean, you can return it. Most of the time, Amazon's pretty good at returns, but then it's just a big hassle and it's not what you're looking for and you're out that much time and blah blah blah. So better to actually pick out something that you actually wanted in the first place. Born for Portable is one of the lightest and thinnest portable monitors on the market. The thickest edge is only about 0.39 inches, weighs 1.25 pounds. Absolutely made for extending your screen or playing games with a business trip, travel, or home entertainment. There you go. And this one says it is... Nope, nothing there. It doesn't really say that it doesn't have the power listing capability on this product information page. Sometimes they'll put information there that's useful for powering the product, and sometimes not. So, but that's another. It says it's a laptop monitor, but see what all comes with it. Sometimes you can tell if it comes with a what's in the box thing, it'll say, no, it doesn't even give you that. So that one might work. I don't know. I already put one in there. I'm not going to put another one. Don says the B-Link EQ12 is what I have with the N305. B-Link EQ12. So B-Link EQ12 N100 comes up in the search when I just type it in. EQ12 right there says N100. N305, is that the processor, Don? Is that what the difference is? Is the processor that you're looking for? That's an EQ12, but it says it's N100, up to 3.4 gigahertz. EQ12, that there. Power source, input, 100 to, yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean that it won't be powered off of 12 volts. It just means it comes with a power adapter. So, hard to say. Hard to say. Yes, N305 is the processor. I haven't seen, out of all these ones I've looked at today, I don't see any of them that say N305 on the processor. So, maybe. Yeah, this one's on sale right now for 20% off. It says it's 47% claimed on a Lightning deal. But if it doesn't run on 12 volts, it may not be applicable for what we're talking about. I don't know. I'll probably grab that other one that I showed a minute ago. If Amazon sold Wives is W-I-V-E-S, then they would stop the great return service they have. Hey, Brian. No, we did not get a deer yet. It's actually, it kind of warmed up over the weekend. After like Friday or Saturday, it warmed up, and they were moving around, but not nearly as much as they would have if it would have been in the 30s this weekend. It ended up being in like the 50s to the 70s all weekend. So not yet. Saw some good stuff, but you know, I'm going back on Friday, so I'll be there next weekend as well. All right, picked up a B-Link SER6 AMD Ryzen 7 a few weeks ago. Smoking fast little box, very happy. Jody, is that 12 volts? Is that 12 volts? Don, my PC's on sale today for $149 plus a $50 coupon. What PC? Which one are you talking about? And Liberty Cave is saying RNL has Anytone UV3 for $299. Let's look. I always like looking at these. Look at that MFJ analyzer for $359. MFJ 269 Delta. I'm not seeing that. It's not on their front page. That doesn't mean anything. Three. The 578? Yes, there it is right there. 578 for $299. It's a good price. Good price on that radio. I think that's the non-Pro and non-Plus one. I think that's the one with no Bluetooth and no APRS, I think. Yeah, it's not listing anything about APRS or GPS, which is fine. Some people don't care about that, and that's fine. Save a few bucks by not getting that stuff that you don't care about. So there you go. The N305. Don, are you looking on Amazon, or where are you looking for the N305? Brian says, looking for an FT891. Any sales? Not that I've seen, but you never know. FT891 at RNL is $669. Let's see what it is at GigaParts. Oh, 670. Oh, it's more there. See what it is over at MTC. I don't like doing price shopping between all these guys. 675 there. But, you know, sometimes it's fun to do. HRO. $679 there. $669 at Arnell is the best price I'm seeing right now. You linked it to me privately in Discord. Thank you, Don. Yeah, that is it there. Okay. Boom. Boom. Oh, wow. B-Leak Mini SPC Windows 11 Intel 11th Gen N5095. Okay. 8 gigs of RAM. Okay, those last ones we were looking at were 16 gigs of RAM. And this one only has 128 gig hard drive, which that last one I put in my list there had a 500 gig hard drive. Mini PC, but you know what? If all you're going to do is like run an iGate Direwolf or All-Star Link or something like that on here, this is probably all you need. If you just want to set that up on it and then leave it, this is probably all you need. Okay. 2 HDMI ports, only 1 LAN port. 2 USB 3.0s. Okay. $50 coupon. Yeah, so you can get that for $100 right now. $100 right now. $149. Apply $50 coupon. Wow. So we'll add that one in there. That's good. I'm curious, Don, why... I'm curious why you think... Not why you think. I'm curious why you would choose that one over the ones we looked at earlier, which are more powerful, but a little bit more expensive too. So just curious. Just curious. It's not a bad... Like I said, if you're just going to set up Direwolf on it, this is probably all you need. You don't need 128 gigs of hard drive space to run Direwolf. You don't need anywhere near that. Right. Right, Eric. Who would have thought we'd have ever been in a day where computers are so disposable? Kind of true. Oh, this is cool. Setting up my GigaParts backpack with the 891. Cool, man. Yeah, you know they're coming out with a sleeve for that, right? They have an 891 sleeve that they'll be releasing probably by the end of this month, maybe the first part of December. As soon as those new sleeves are ready, I will have one of each of them, and you will see a video about that. 12 volt is Y, but I have the N305 also. So I think that one that Andy showed us was 12 volt, though. Now, now you got me curious. Now I'm going to have to go freaking buy one, Dawn, because of you. I'm going to have to go buy one. This guy right here. 16 gigs of RAM, 500 gig hard drive. Well, with your $50 coupon, this one's about $60 more than that other one is right now. And this one, according to what Andy said, this one runs on 12 volts. So, I don't know. Oh, wow. It's got a 4K screen resolution on its HDMI port, too. Not that you're probably going to use this headless, so who cares, but... kind of neat. Okay. All right. Well, that's that. So I added all of that to my playlist, or my idea list, as it's called on Amazon, which is right here. I've linked that to the top of the page, and I will link it here again. Bump. And you guys can go check that out. Once again, I have a Amazon affiliate account, and I do make commissions from qualifying items on some things. So if you guys click on my links, Fair Trade Commission says we have to mention that, which is totally cool. And if you don't want to do that, just go to Amazon.com and search for everything we talked about today. So it's not a big deal. But I've got several more shopping and deals videos upcoming this month. Every November I do a shopping video on Fridays. I was going to do one last week, and I just ran out of time before I went to the hunting lease. But I've got one coming up this Friday, and I'll have one next week, and then I'll have 2 or 3 during the week of Black Friday, which is trying to catch all the deals and make sure that we see everything that's out there. So that's the kind of the method to the madness there. So I do appreciate you guys joining me in the chat today. I really have missed doing these lunchtime live streams. So reading through the last. Okay, by the way, I have the N5095 as well, and that is the one I run the iGate on. Don, that's the one you linked me, is the 5905 or 5095. The Discord link you sent me was the 5095, not the 305. But if they're 12 volts and it'll run what you want to run, who cares, right? So okay, I just now saw your message. Okay. They replaced the 305 you bought. That's why. Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. So they replaced the 305. Good. Good deal. All right. Well, a couple of quick things real quick. Now, let me just unplug it. Unplug that too. Gosh. Come on. There you go. Brand new power supply from Rig Expert, the Shackmaster 500. Left that power on for a little bit. Oh, there it goes. So, compliments of GigaParts. 2 separate power pole ports here. 2 more power pole ports in the back right here, plus your posts. And then 2 USB-A's and 2 USB-C's in the front, and everything's touchscreen. So, recorded a video about that. This came in yesterday. Recorded a video about that this morning. You'll see that on the channel. They are available to purchase on GigaParts right now. This is a loaner that they sent me. So, those are nice looking power supplies. And then, this is not a loaner. Not a loaner. Although I'm going to loan it to Charlie. Elecraft KH1. A video about that as well. So, if you guys are patrons or YouTube channel members or Buy Me a Coffee supporters, you will see those videos early before they go public. So, special thank you to all of you who are in one of those categories. So, yeah. This is a cool little piece of kit, and it makes me want. I went to bed last night listening to Kurt Vogelman on his Morse code, one of his Morse code classes. I just put my earbuds in, turned the light off, and I'm sitting there listening to it for about a half hour before I went to sleep because I have even more reason now to learn Morse code, so I need to get back on to doing that every day. So, yeah, it's pretty slick. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. Appreciate everyone being here. Have a good Wednesday afternoon, and we will catch you. Oh, by the way, the Ham Radio Happy Hour for November, is going to be not this Friday, but a week from Friday. So put that on your calendar. Kyle's going to do a trivia that night, and then we're going to do Ham Radio Happy Hour at an hour later. Plenty of announcements between now and then, but I just thought of it, so I thought I'd mention it to you. So 73 all, and we'll catch you next time.